Christmas is right around the corner, and whether you are a reader or you are shopping for a reader in your life, this list is full of lots of Christmas gift ideas for you. The first item on this list might come as a bit of a shock, but it is books. So you can check out their want to read list. A lot of times people have a Goodreads or Fable or some kind of app like that where they might tag books that they want to read. Maybe they have been talking about a book they've been wanting to read or a new release that's coming out, and you could snag a copy of that for them for Christmas. Or you could always ask, like Fable has a really cool feature called Scout where you can ask for book recommendations. You could try using that, kind of asking based on what you know your friend or loved one likes to read. I have a whole video on Fable and those features if you're interested in that. A specific type of book you could get them is a special edition of one of their favorite books. So if you know one of their absolute favorite books, they're 5 stars, a book they can't stop talking about, again, you can normally check Goodreads or something and see what they've rated 5 stars if you don't know. Getting them a special edition or a signed copy or some kind of special version of the book could be a really, really fun gift. A lot of times the UK editions of books, like I know for Emily Henry, there's some different covers and things like that, so you could always do that. Or maybe you want to get them the indie version or the newly published covers or the first cover ever posted. There's all kinds of different versions of books that you can gift people, and I feel like nobody will be mad if they have multiple copies of their favorite books. The next idea would be a Book of the Month subscription. I have never personally tried Book of the Month, but I know tons of people who have and they absolutely love it. And basically the premise is you get to pick from their choices of new and emerging authors each month, and then they just show up at your door in this really beautiful blue box. And I feel like a subscription is just a perfect gift because it is the gift that keeps on giving for however many months you set up their subscription for. And then going along with subscriptions, you could also always gift someone a Kindle Unlimited subscription or an Audible subscription. I personally have tried and have used both of these services and love them. And both Kindle Unlimited and Audible allow you to gift different months subscription, so you can do like a 1 month or a 3 month or whatever you prefer, and that also makes it really customizable to whatever is kind of in your price range for a gift. So now moving beyond just kind of actual books and book subscriptions to book accessories, bookish adjacent things, and the first thing I have to mention is a Kindle. So I just recently posted an entire video talking about all the new Kindles, and that also just kind of goes over the models and the differences and the pros and the cons. So if you are interested in trying to figure out what Kindle you or someone else might want, I would definitely recommend that video, but I highly recommend a Kindle. I love it, even if you feel like you prefer physical books, which I would say I was that person before I got a Kindle. Now, I think I prefer reading on my Kindle, especially at night, and it's easy to travel with, and there's just so many pros to it, and I love mine, so I highly recommend a Kindle. Going along with a Kindle would be any kind of Kindle accessories. So I personally just have this clear case on mine that just protects it if I drop it. And then I put a sticker in the back, but I feel like a clear case or something is perfect. They also make really, really cute cases that close over the front, magnetic close cases. Lots of people also get pop sockets to put on clear cases if you like that for holding your Kindle. Or if you don't like the pop socket, lots of people also get, I think it's called the strapsicle, that's makes an X over your Kindle and you can put your hand in it. I also personally have this little Kindle sleeve, which I love whenever I am throwing my Kindle in my purse or in a tote bag or something. I really like being able to put it in this just so I know it has some extra protection. This I actually had someone that I know who sews a ton make for me. This one has a little snap button closure on top, but some of them come with zippers, they come with open tops. And you can order a ton of different ones online. I can link a few small businesses and Etsy shops and things below, but I absolutely love this just for the aspect of giving my Kindle a little bit of cushion and protection when I am traveling with it, especially. Speaking of tote bags, I feel like a tote bag is a perfect gift for a reader because it is related to reading, where you can throw in books, your Kindle, your pens, your journal, all of your kind of reading adjacent accessories. But it's also incredibly practical for other aspects of life, like if you need your laptop for work and you're going to a coffee shop or you're going to a Bible study or a book club or just anything, everybody can always use a tote bag. So I have this one that I got just from Barnes & Noble, and I actually really like this one. It's just like a canvas tote, but inside it has a little pocket. It also has a little hook for your keys, which is really nice because in a bag like this, it's easy for them to just get stuck at the bottom and then you can't find them. It also has a little pocket on the side to put your phone in, which is really nice. And yeah, it's roomy, it's big. I mean, it doesn't have a ton of features, but I feel like I think it's only like $20 or $25, it's a really great option. And then I also have this tote bag that I got from the brand Able, like years and years ago. It just has one single little pocket right here, and the rest is just like open. So this one isn't quite as practical, but it is really cute. I've also had my eye on this bag from Bays, which is just such a perfect, like, all-in-one. You could use it for travel, you could use it for going to a coffee shop, you could use it for anything. It has so many compartments. And then also this one from Calpac is also similar and just so cute, so many compartments. I would absolutely love either one of these, and I feel like they would make such great gifts if you're looking for a little more high-end tote bag. The next gift idea is a super cozy blanket, especially this time of year when you're reading and it's cold or it's snowy and you're curled up by a fire or in your bed reading and trying to stay warm. A blanket is such a perfect gift. I recently purchased this one off of Amazon. You've probably seen it. It's like the little checkered ones that everybody has. So I have a pink one, and then we also have a green one. And I would say they're kind of like a Barefoot Dreams, like blanket dupe, but a little bit more lightweight and stretchy. And in my opinion, they're just the perfect blanket. They're so soft. Again, they're like stretchy. You can get them in all different sizes. They make like huge ones to like little tiny baby ones, and it's just the perfect blanket. I highly recommend. But if not this one, any kind of cozy blanket is a great gift for a reader. The next idea would be a personalized book stamp or embosser. So a book stamp would just be like one that you stamp on a page with ink. The embosser is one where it actually like imprints into the page. And I have mine here. This is just a book stamp that my in-laws got me last year for Christmas. It says from the library of Caroline Williams and has a little flower, and it's not necessary at all, but it's really fun to just be able to get a new book, stamp it with your stamp, put it in your library collection, and then be able to like lend a book to a friend and then be able to remember where they got it and who to return it to. And it's just, like I said, it's just fun. It's not necessary. So I think this would make a really great gift or even a really great stocking stuffer for a reader. Next, we have another very small gift that would make a great stocking stuffer, and that is a book page holder. So I don't know if you've ever seen these. They're just like little kind of shaped like this, and you put your thumb in them. And basically what they do is if you are reading a book, they hold the pages open so that like I don't even have to have my finger here. I just am doing that out of habit. But I can just have my thumb here, and then this holds the pages open so that I can just hold it with one hand and it stays open where I can see everything. And I feel like it especially comes in handy like if you're laying down trying to read or somewhere where you don't want like both of your hands up and all of that. This is just really fun. They make a lot of cute ones, again, on like Etsy with pressed flowers and all kinds of designs. So I'll try to link some down below. So again, I just feel like this would make a really great stocking stuffer or just extra little addition to any gift. My next idea is something that is personally on my wish list for Christmas, and that is a reading journal. I have found personally that I just remember things about books more when I actually write about them and like journal about them or write my thoughts afterward or write down a quote or anything. I feel like it just makes that book stick in my mind more. And so I feel like a reading journal would be such a great gift, and you can kind of personalize it to what you think they might like. So this is a company that makes like physical reading journals, and their journals are so cute. They have some really cute cover designs this year. And then the inside just has like already templates of like prompts and things that you can write about the books that you're reading. And then Flourish Planner has a really, really cute digital reading journal that I have personally had my eye on for a while now. You could also purchase a Notion reading journal template, or you could just buy them like a blank journal, a bullet journal, something like that they can use to create their own kind of reading journal, which would be especially fun if they're really crafty or artsy or really good at drawing, and they could just kind of make it whatever they want each month when they're filling it out. If you decide to get them a physical reading journal of some sort, or even if they're just into like bullet journaling or scrapbooking or anything like that, little pens and markers are great gifts or great stocking stuffers, and I have two that are my personal favorites. So first are these Tombow like art markers. They are double-sided essentially, so this side has more of like a brush tip that you can do like calligraphy and stuff with, which is really fun. And then this other side is more of just like a marker tip. So it's just like for writing and all of that. And I love these. I use them a ton, and I feel like they would be perfect for even like coloring or something, but especially for any kind of like calligraphy or lettering in a reading journal, these would be so perfect. And then along with the Tombows, I also really love these Sharpie S-Note creative markers. Essentially, these are just like a tip like this, just like a marker tip. Almost looks like a highlighter, but it has like where you could write more fine and then use the wide. And I really like these again for like coloring, for lettering. They don't do calligraphy as well. That other one is better for like doing more flowy kind of things, but these would be really cute for like drawing, coloring, making little boxes and stars and all of that in a reading journal. So I feel like these would be a great stocking stuffer or a great gift to pair with like a physical reading journal. The next gift on my list is any kind of art print, but specifically these storybook art print maps from Elizabeth Wade's studio. I saw these when I was at a small bookstore on a trip and absolutely was obsessed with them. They were so cute. And these are adorable. You can buy them on her website. They're just little maps of different like worlds in books. There's one for like The Secret Garden. There's one for Star Wars. There's Peter Pan and Winnie the Pooh and Narnia and all kinds of classics to kids books to more fantasy like Harry Potter books. And I just think these are beautiful and in a really beautiful frame. I think they would just make such a sweet gift. The next gift idea might seem a little bit odd to be on a reader gift guide, but that is smart bulbs or warm light bulbs. So this is actually just a warm like amber light bulb from Amazon. I think they're like less than $10, I want to say. And basically when you put this in, I'll try to insert a video, but it just gives out the most beautiful like warm amber toned light. And this is absolutely perfect for reading at night because it's not harsh on your eyes. It gets you in the mood to sleep, but you can still read like a physical book. So as for the smart bulbs, we have the Philips Hue smart bulbs, but you can get any smart bulb that changes colors. I feel like will do the trick. And basically if it changes colors, you can set it to normally like a warm white color or also orange or red or anything like that would be really good at night for still being able to see the words on the page, but not having to deal with that harsh, cool white light. The next gift idea is something that is also on my wish list this year, and that is a Kindle Clicker. It's one of those things that you attach to your Kindle, and that way you can have like both your hands under the blanket all snuggled up and you can just click and it will swipe the page for you. I always thought this was silly until recently, and I have started really seeing the use for this. The next idea would probably be a little bit more of a splurge, but that is buying your reader some bookshelves. So I know lots of people get and love the Billy bookshelves from IKEA. They have all kinds of different like heights and sizes and corner ones and just anything that you could want, and they all just fit together really seamlessly. And I feel like that's a really good option because then if they need something different or they want to grow their library later, they know exactly what to go get and what will match the rest of them. This little bookcase I have right here is just one of those like cube ones, and it's from Target, which is great if you're looking for just a more inexpensive option. But I think a bookshelf would be a really practical and just really appreciated gift. It's not the most maybe exciting or flashy gift on this list, but I don't know anyone who is in need of a bookshelf who would be mad if that's what you bought them for Christmas. So the last category of gifts is all about experiences. So these are experiences that you can gift or create for the reader in your life. So first we have a TBR jar. This is basically just a jar of reading prompts so that when somebody's looking for a book to read, they can go and pull one out and pick something that matches that. So all you need to do is pick out some kind of cute jar or mug. Maybe you want to decorate it with stickers or something. And then you can look up online or come up with your own prompts, like reading prompts, and just write them on a piece of paper, fill the jar up with them, and then gift that to a friend. And I think that would be so sweet. You could even put in a little bookmark or some stickers if you wanted to add something extra to it. The next idea is super simple, but that would be making a personalized reading list for someone. So I recently did this for my dad. He's gotten into reading lots of like historical fiction and biographies about presidents and different things. And so I did some research, found some books that seemed good, and just made him like a little list of recommended books. So this would be really cute. You could handwrite it or you could make it on something like Canva. And I feel like this would just be a really cute personal gift, especially if you have read a ton of books about something or just have a lot of recommendations to give, or even if you don't, like I said, the internet is your friend and you can find all kinds of things. And this could also be a free gift that you could give or pair with any of the other gifts on this list to just give it a little bit of an extra special touch. Another free idea would be to make your loved one a map of like your city, whether that's a small town or a big city you live in, or maybe it's a big city you used to live in that you know or visit a lot, and make them a map of like local coffee shops and bookstores and like a little destination kind of road trip of places they could visit when they are there coming to visit you, or maybe if they're going on a trip and you want to do some research on coffee shops and bookstores in New York or in Austin or whatever. I think that would be such a fun, personalized little thoughtful gift. I personally think that a like Barnes & Noble or bookstore gift card paired with a Starbucks or a local coffee shop gift card is a perfect gift, because it not only gives them money to spend guilt-free that is not theirs, but it also gives them a whole experience that you're gifting them of getting to get a fun drink, go to the bookstore, browse around, and buy a new book that they want, which I think is actually the perfect gift for a reader. The second to last idea is doing kind of like a book advent situation, but doing it for the upcoming calendar year. So for example, I was thinking about doing this for someone, and basically I would get them a book for every month of next year. So I would pick out something that they could read in January. Maybe in January I pick more of like a nonfiction kind of self-help goal-setting book. Maybe February I'm picking a Valentine's Day romance, something like The Do-Over by Lynn Painter. And then going all through the months and picking like a themed book I think they would like, and then wrapping it up, writing the month on it, maybe the genre or something, and then giving them like a whole box or stack of books for the next year. I think this would be such a fun gift. It definitely would be a little bit more pricey, but you could also totally do this on a budget if you shop from like half price and thrift stores and all of that. And I think this would, one, be such a fun gift to create, especially as a reader, but then would also be so fun because you're giving them a gift on Christmas that they also get to open something every month of the year, which I think is just so fun. And the last thing on this list would be a book stocking. I personally always loved opening my stocking growing up. I feel like it was one of my favorite things. And so I feel like this would be so fun to get like a bookish themed looking stocking and then just fill it with all kinds of goodies. You could go more like self-care kind of, get like a mug and some tea or coffee, get some socks, get some stickers and bookmarks and all of that. Or maybe you want to go for like a specific book theme and put a book in there and put candy and different things for like the reading experience. Maybe you want to just stuff it full of a bunch of things from this video. Maybe you want to get them a Kindle and put it in there and then put their little Kindle accessories. You could also put a map in there or your reading list or bookmarks, just anything. I feel like a stocking like this full of just like little treasures that they can just dig through and discover would be such a fun gift to just be the gift or to pair with anything else on this list. And that is my reader gift guide. I hope you guys found this video helpful. I hope you found at least one thing to put on your wish list for Christmas or to buy someone in your life this season. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Take care, friends.